Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh and a very good day to my panel 1 Dr. Najiha Safwa binti Kash'i and panel 2 Technologist Azrin bin Ahmad. My name is Wan Abdurrahman bin Muhammad Fauzi and my matrix number is B09191037. I'm from Faculty of Mechanical Manufacturing Engineering Technologies (FTKMP) in Bachelor's Degree in Mechanical Engineering Technologies, Maintenance Technologies with Honours (BMMM) at University Technical Malaysia, Melaka. The content of my slide that I have is background, problem statement, objective, scope, what is wheelchairs, flowchart, morphological analysis, concept drawing, and expected result. Then, I want to share about background of the project. Firstly, a key challenge for wheelchair user is the presence of stairs and hills. For disabled individuals, they have to face challenge where they have to go somewhere that has stairs. For example, someone has to go to the kitchen from the living room, but the border between the living room and the kitchen has one step stair. So it became a challenge for the individual to through it. The second point is the bulk of early stair climbing wheelchairs, including the first stair climbing wheelchairs manufactured in 1892. Planetary wheel system was designed by wheelchair's inventor to allow it to take steps and climbing stairs. As a result, experts have done research and development on wheelchairs that can climb stairs, proposing wheelchairs that can climb 2 to 3 steps. Then, they have suggested that wheelchairs use a leg-like mechanism to allow the master the stair. Zero Carrier is an 8-leg wheelchair having wheels at the end of each leg. Each of the 8 legs are freely determined by 8 engines, giving the Zero Carrier the likelihood to pack or grow any leg autonomous from the rest. Lastly, the wheelchair mechanism. Some structural analysis must be done before the final product created. The possible external load of structure is evaluated during the preliminary structural design stage, and the size of the structure's link component is determined based on the projected load. For the problem statement, first, construct modern wheelchairs with 2 or 3 motions that may be performed independently. The user needs an assistance of 2 or 3 people to help you lift the wheelchairs up the stairs. It can create trouble for the people and it will be difficult for them to climb the stairs. For the second and third, pull lever mechanism is a budget mechanism for manual climbing wheelchairs, and the reasonable price for manual climbing wheelchairs. Other mechanisms on the market, they have to buy high expensive of current power climbing wheelchairs. This is because the majority of wheelchairs users are from low-income households. Then, I would like to talk about the objective of the project. First, to improve the and analysis the design. Based on the previous project, material they use for mechanism is from wood. So I would like to change it metal that is aluminum to keep the mechanism lightweight. Next, to fabricate and testing the product, from the aluminum plate, I have redesigned it and fabricate using CNC machine based on drawing. Then, mechanism must be tested to achieve the functional of the project. There are 4 scope research that I have. First, the wheelchair will climb between 1 and 2 steps. It means that at least mechanism can lift up the wheelchair. The second one is capable of operating with a single individual. It means without any assistance to lift up the wheelchair. The third is manual handling and low-cost wheelchair. It means that to create a simple mechanism movement to keep low cost. The last one is planning or idea for a fast step climb and below. What is the wheelchair? This is the one of the most often utilized tools to improving user mobility, which is necessary for user enjoyment and survival. It helps people with disability to travel around their communities on a regular basis. Then, users in a wheelchair drive the wheelchair by manipulating or twisting the back wheel with their hand. That means moving device that can be handled either manually or mechanically by spinning the wheel by hand or through various automatic. After that, I would like to share about the flowchart. From the start, I have to find literature review to find any article or website to relate my project. Then, I have to giving an idea concept drawing to choose suitable mechanism. Next, convert idea to drawing software in detail of the dimension and parameter. After that, try simulate from the drawing software to make sure it moves smoothly. Then analyze the part to choose suitable material. And lastly, from the software we can fabricate based on actual dimension and parameter by using CNC machine. About this slide, this morphological chart was created using a variety of items that are commercially available. The chart is used to evaluate the design, functionality, and essential components of the product. In concept 1, the handle is using by sport bicycle bar handle. For the mechanism is using hydraulic system and the base is using planetary wheel. In concept 2, the handle is using by 4 bar handle. For mechanism is using 4 bar frame and the base is using quarter of bicycle rim. In the concept 3, the handle is using fishing rod handle. For the mechanism is using simple press and base is using simple base design. In concept drawing 1, this device grid is modeled after the drop bar of a sport bicycle, so the user can feel a firm grasp. For the mechanism, a chain-free rotating mechanism with several joint connections was used to enable the wheelchair to climb and down the stairs or steps. So, user can save money by purchasing this gadget as an attachment for their wheelchairs rather than a pricey stair climbing wheelchair. In concept drawing 2, this device handle is inspired by the 4-bar grid handle, which provides a firm grasp for enhanced user experience. The mechanism design was inspired by the rowing machine used in outdoor gyms, which has a connected connection. Users who currently possess a standard wheelchair need only purchase this accessory and attach it to their wheelchair. In concept drawing 3, this device grid is inspired by the cork handle of fishing rods, which is smooth and improve the user experience. For the mechanism, this design was inspired by New Bike, a chainless bicycle with a one-of-kind frame. Spinning device with several joint connection was used to enable the wheelchairs to ascend or descend stairs or steps. For the base part, this mechanism is attached with aluminum frame from the quarter of bicycle rims to avoid contact in front of the wheel. For the best current concept for each of the matrix design is shown as a dentum. Next, the plus indicate that the criterion solution are better than the dentum. Meanwhile, the negative indicates that the criterion solution are poorer than the dentum. The S then indicates that the criterion solution are the same as dentum. So, design 3 is the current concept among the other designs in the table. This is due to the fact that design 3 is considerably easier to manage than the others design. Furthermore, it is the most cheap option amongst the others. Based on the statistic, we can conclude that design 3 has the highest weight rating when compared to the other designs. Design 3 is superior because it features a chainless rotating system that allows the wheelchair to climb the step, making it considerably easier to handle. The wheelchair requires less maintenance because it only has jointed links that may be easily changed. In expected result, firstly, changing the material by using aluminium. That means the previous one have using wood material that can cause crack and break the frame. So I have to change it to aluminium to keep sustainability. Then decrease the thickness of the mechanism. The previous one, the thickness is over the limit, can cause the weight of mechanism become heavier. So I will change the thickness from 10 mm to 5 mm to be lightweight. Lastly, at least mechanism movement can be lift up the wheelchair for the step stair. So the user can independently lift up wheelchair at least for home area. Thank you for spend time with me. I hope I will meet you for the future.